Hi, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign, and today I'm going to try to make the same meal I made last time, only a little smaller because it was way too big. And I'm going to try to do it in a shorter period of time. So I'm going to try to cook several things at the same time, and we'll just see how it comes out. I'm going to start out by adding enough water for everything that I'm going to cook and bringing it to a boil. I'm going to put the TVP in and the gravy with the TVP and let them mingle together. And maybe the TVP will pick up more of the gravy flavor. I'm going to try to shut the TVP a little short and overcook the gravy. That's just the way it's going to work out. And then in the end, I'll have enough water in there to throw in the rice, take it off, put the lid on, let the whole thing set. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to use just 1 scoop of TVP, and that's going to require half cup. We can put that in. Now the gravy requires an entire cup, so that's 2 more half cups. And the rice is going to require a half cup, 2 servings. And a little bit for boiling. That should be about right. So we'll bring that up to a boil. I'll put the ingredients in here, we'll bring it up to a boil and see what we got. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is dump the gravy into the cold water before it warms up and whisk that a little bit. I have learned that much. You don't want to put gravy in hot water. So, that's dissolving nicely. Next, I think I'm going to put the TVP in. I'm going to put in a 1/4 cup of this. I'm going to put in just a little over a 1/4 cup. And we'll let that come to a boil and simmer it for a few minutes. Okay, we got the water up to a boil. That took 7 minutes. I'll let you look at this and see what it looks like. Try not to fog my lens up. We'll let this cook for 10 minutes. And then I'm going to throw the rice in, stir it in, let it cook for a minute, put the lid on, and wrap it up in a towel. If I was out on the trail, I'd wrap it up in my sweatshirt and let it set for 10 minutes. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the texture of the TVP, and it's only been 5 minutes of boil time and 7 minutes of coming up to temperature, so it's been in the water for 12 minutes. So I'm going to add the rice now, and then I'm going to let it simmer for a minute, put the lid on. And when it gets done setting with the cozy, I'll turn the camera back on and we'll do a taste test. Cool beans. Okay, 7 minutes to boil water, and I put the TVP in when the water was cold and the gravy too. Once it came to a boil, I boiled the TVP and the gravy for another 5 minutes. That brings us up to 12 minutes. And I put in the rice, let it boil for a minute. That's 13 minutes. Put the lid on, put it under a towel, and had it under the towel just for 3 minutes and took it out and tried it. That's 16 minutes, 15, 16 minutes, and it appears to be done. Let me bring the camera over and look at it. And I guess we'll have to taste test it, and that's pretty much that. And 15 minutes, that's fully acceptable for a backpacking meal. And you can basically do it, you can do it all in one pot in 15 minutes. I think that's acceptable. Just keep the rice in a separate bag and put it in towards the end. Hot. That's just as good that way as it was doing it the long way for 20 minutes for this, 20 minutes for that. So 15 minutes, put the rice in last. And let it boil for a minute, let it set for 3 minutes. Hey, I think this would make a good backpacking meal. I'd take it. I probably will on my next trip. So, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, try to have a really great day. Try to have some fun today. Hey, go out on the back deck, boil a little water, and have some ramen noodles. Bye-bye.